Well, good morning and welcome to drinknectar.com. I am your host, Josh Wade, and this is the internet's place to explore the 5 passions of wine and coffee. This morning is all about coffee, and we are going to be on the street here in downtown Spokane at Taste Cafe at 180 South Howard. It's a great place. We're going to walk on in and see what this place is all about, taste some great morning treats, have some coffee. As you can see, it's very chilly outside, so I'm ready to get inside and warm up at Taste Cafe. Well, when you first walk into Taste Cafe, you are greeted by an amazingly well-decorated building, an old building, historic in downtown Spokane. The exposed brick, the great lighting, the amazing photography, which we'll talk about a little bit later. You've got some great artwork on the walls. Beautiful selection of breakfast and lunch items that are all freshly made here in-house. We'll talk to the owner, Jane, about that a little bit more later. Menu also includes coffee that is roasted here in Spokane by Doma Roasting Company. And you also have a small selection of beers and wine if you choose to have some beer or wine with your lunch as you come in. Business is open from 7 a.m. to 4, Monday through Friday, and they do have an amazing brunch, from what I've been told, that's served from 9 to 2 on Saturday and Sunday. I encourage you guys to come down and check it out. Well, now I'm inside speaking with the owners, Jane and Hannah of Taste Cafe, and we're going to talk to them just about some of their experiences and what their business is all about. So, good morning, guys. How's it going?
Good.
Had a busy last few months as you've started opening the business, correct? So tell the people watching how long you've been open and briefly kind of what led you to open this particular business.
Well, we opened on February the 3rd of this year. We just decided we wanted to have a business together. My daughter does all the pastries, and I do the savory things.
So the savory and the sweet is what you described earlier. So you must be the sweet.
And she is.
Is Taste Cafe. What can they expect when they come down here? What's the business model?
Business model. Well, we want it to be laid back, but we also want it to be sort of an elegant environment. We want people to feel at home when they walk in, and know they're going to get really fresh, good for you food. It's quick, but it's also healthy, and I think that's something we really stand behind.
I have to say that the decor is amazing in here. Who is behind the artisticness of everything? The print material is all wonderful and beautiful. It really is top notch. So who's responsible for that?
Turtle.
Yes.
Yes.
They have been phenomenal.
Okay, excellent.
So, highly recommend them.
Yeah, they're great. And they did our logo, and they print everything and designed everything for us. And then all the artwork is at Gilmore. So. And it rotates.
Cool. Yeah, if I need to see if I can afford any of these pieces, because the one behind you would be really nice in my house. So.
But it's nice here too.
Yeah. I know that in your name it's Taste Cafe and Gourmet to Go. Talk to us a little bit about what the Gourmet to Go means.
Well, anyone can come in here, they're busy at work and they want to have a nice meal to take home, and we will pack it up and they can take it back and enjoy it with their families. We will also cater to offices for lunches, and the banks and different people, and if they're having corporate events, then they will use us too.
So you mentioned the catering piece. Have you done any, I know it's winter time now, but were you getting involved in the wedding business in the summertime?
We actually had 2 weddings on one weekend in June.
Wow. Now I know, Hannah, I have seen on Facebook the pictures of some of your amazing, elegant desserts, and I'll make sure that the viewers have the opportunity to see those too. How did you get into that? What is the passion behind it there?
I started baking as a hobby several years ago. I've been doing it for a long time, and it just got to be that the job that I had when I worked in San Francisco was pretty stressful, and this was a good release. It was what I like to do in my spare time. So when I thought that, my mom might be interested in opening a business like that I should get some professional experience as well, and so I traded City in the Big Life. traded life in the big city for moving up here, going to school for a year in pastries, and we opened this together.
So I know you guys have been open just for about 9-10 months now. Going into your first winter, what are the expectations and getting people down here in the middle of winter?
Well, I'm sure they're going to want more deliveries.
More deliveries. And you guys definitely do that?
Yes.
Okay, so you'll be able to, like, office parties, office people can call up, say, send us a dozen of those twice-baked almond croissants, right?
Yeah.
They
And
were
you
so
enjoyed
delicious.
that.
I did enjoy that. I remember it so very well. It was amazing. So, all right, well, it's been great talking with you guys, but I want to ask one final question before we go is, what has been your favorite part of owning Taste Cafe over these last 10 months?
Well, maybe we both can answer that.
Okay.
For me, it's working with Hannah. It's wonderful.
Am I going to sound like a bad person?
I put you on the spot.
Yeah. No, I like working with my mom as well. But it's nice to own your own business and come to work and be inspired. And I like being able to do something different every day. I can bake what I like. I get to use seasonal ingredients. And I think that's the most fun part for me. Plus, people love pastries. It makes them happy. And I really like making people happy.
Well, Taste Cafe is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. And make sure you stop by for their amazing brunch on Saturday from 8 until 3, where they have all their, their normal daily goodies as well as the brunch till 3 p.m. So make sure you stop by for that. And I would encourage you guys to follow them on Twitter at Tasty Buns. They also have a Facebook fan page, which is Facebook/Taste Cafe. And then life is always meant to be enjoyed with friends. I would encourage you to experience life over a cup of coffee or a glass of wine, and remember to always drink happy.